Dear listeners, welcome back. Today we are talking about a big internet trend. It is called My Top 5 Horror Stories. But these stories are not about ghosts or monsters. They are about real life and real fear. We will use clear, simple vocabulary today. Every word is easy to understand. Let's begin. Imagine this. It is a quiet Monday morning. You pick up your phone. You open your bank app. You look at your balance. You feel your stomach drop. That is real horror. That is everyday horror. And millions of people agree. Right now, a big trend is taking over the internet. People on TikTok call it My Top 5 Horror Stories. But these are not movies. These are real moments from real life. A morning alarm at 6 a.m., a long list of unread emails, a phone that will not stop buzzing. People are making these videos every day. They sit in front of a camera, they say, "Number 5 on my list," and then they describe something totally relatable. The videos are funny, but they are also honest. People say, "Yes, that is my life too." Here is a surprising fact. One My Top 5 Inches video got over 40 million views in 3 days. The topic? Looking at your phone first thing in the morning. Think about it. 40 million people watched a video about checking their phone. Because they all do the same thing. Because they all feel the same way. This trend tells us something important. We all share the same small fears. We all have the same daily moments of panic. And when we laugh at those moments together, something happens. We feel less alone. We feel more human. So today, we are going to explore this trend. We are going to look at real examples. We are going to understand why it is so powerful. Let's go deeper into this trend. Let's look at some real examples. The first type of My Top 5 Inches video is about money, specifically about bank accounts. Here is a classic moment from these videos. You check your account on a Friday. You think you have enough money for the week, but then you see the number. It is much smaller than you thought. Your heart beats faster. You try to remember your expenses. Coffee on Monday, groceries on Tuesday, that online subscription you forgot about. People describe this feeling in their videos. They use words like frozen and blank. Their face goes blank when they see the number. In English, we say, "My heart sank." That means you felt sudden sadness or fear. In these videos, many hearts are sinking. The second type is about alarm clocks, specifically about waking up in the morning. Here is the scene. Your alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. You hit snooze. Then you open one eye. You look at the phone again. The time says 8:47 a.m. That feeling is pure horror. Your body goes cold. Your brain starts running in circles. TikTok creators describe this moment with great detail. They say, "I sat up so fast, the room was spinning." This is sensory language. You can feel it. Here is another surprising fact. A sleep researcher found that the average person hits snooze 2.4 times every morning. That means most people are playing a small horror game every single day. The third type is about notifications. Phone notifications, email notifications, message notifications. Imagine opening your email after a long weekend. You see 247 unread messages. You close the app immediately. That reaction is very common. People in videos call it notification paralysis. Paralysis means you cannot move. You are frozen. In these videos, creators make faces at the camera. They show their phone screen to the audience. The screen is covered in red notification bubbles. The audience laughs, but also cringes. Cringe means you feel uncomfortable, but in a relatable way. We cringe because we know that feeling. The fourth type is about social situations. Things you said 3 years ago at a party, a message you sent to the wrong person. One popular video shows this scenario. You type a message about your boss. You mean to send it to your friend. You send it to your boss instead. The moment you realize this is pure, cold horror. Your fingers stop moving. Your face goes blank. Creators describe the next few seconds in perfect detail. The silence, the waiting, the tiny scene notification appearing. These videos have millions of comments that say just one word: same. That one word means everything in this context. Now, here is the central question of this video. Why do we enjoy watching other people's horror stories? Why does someone else's panic make us feel better? Let's look at the bigger picture now. Let's think about what this trend is really saying. First, let's think about connection. Modern life can feel very lonely. You scroll through social media, you see perfect photos. Everyone looks happy. Everyone looks successful. But that is not the whole story. That is a curated version of life. Curated is an important word here. It means carefully chosen and arranged. Social media is a curated highlight reel. The My Top 5 Inches trend breaks that pattern. It shows the messy, embarrassing, relatable parts. It says, look, my life is not perfect either. When people watch these videos, something changes in their brain. Scientists call this shared experience recognition. In simple words, you see yourself in someone else's story. And that recognition feels warm. It feels like someone saying, "Me too." 2 small words, a very big feeling. Second, let's think about humor as a tool. Humor has always helped humans deal with difficult things. It is one of our oldest coping mechanisms. A coping mechanism is something you do to feel better. When people laugh at their bank account, they are coping. They are turning fear into something manageable. Think about the alarm clock story again. In the moment, it is terrifying, but 1 hour later, it is a funny story to tell. The My Top 5 Inches trend takes those funny stories. It puts them on a screen. It shares them with millions. And something universal happens. Universal means it applies to everyone, everywhere. People in South Korea, Brazil, Turkey, and Canada all hit snooze. They all check their balance with nervous eyes. They all have sent a message to the wrong person. These are universal experiences. Third, let's think about the power of naming things. When you name your fear, it becomes smaller. When you say it out loud, it loses some of its power. The creators in these videos are doing exactly that. They say, "This is my horror. Number 4 on my list." They give it a name. They give it a number. And suddenly, it is not so scary. It is just number 4. You can list it. You can laugh at it. This trend is not just entertainment. It is a form of modern storytelling. And storytelling has always how humans make sense of life. We have come a long way today. Let's bring everything together now. We started with a simple image, a person looking at their bank account on a Monday morning, a face going blank, a heart sinking. We looked at the My Top 5 Inches trend. We saw how it uses everyday horror, not monsters, not ghosts, real life. We looked at 4 types of horror stories: money, alarm clocks, notifications, social mistakes. Each one is simple. Each one is deeply relatable. We explored why this trend is powerful. It creates connection. It uses humor as a tool. It gives names to the things we are afraid of. And we discovered something universal. No matter where you live, you know these feelings. Fear, embarrassment, and relief are human languages. So the next time your alarm goes off at 6 a.m. and you hit snooze just one more time, remember, 40 million people are doing the same thing. The next time your phone fills up with notifications and your face goes blank, that is not just your story. That is the story of millions of people, and it belongs on a My Top 5 Inches list somewhere. Here is one final thought to carry with you. The things that scare us every day, the small, embarrassing, ordinary moments of panic, are actually the things that connect us most deeply. The internet gave us the My Top 5 Inches trend, but the feeling behind it is as old as humans themselves. We have always needed to say, "Did that happen to you too?" And the answer, almost always, is yes. Before you go, let's review the most important words from today's video. The first word is relatable. Something relatable is easy to connect with because it is similar to your own experience. In our video, we hear that the My Top 5 Inches stories are deeply relatable. Millions of people say, "Me too." The second word is trend. A trend is something that is popular or common at a particular time. In our video, the My Top 5 Horror Stories is described as a big trend on TikTok and the internet. The third word is balance. Your balance is the amount of money currently in your bank account. In our video, someone checks their balance on a Monday morning and feels immediate horror. The fourth word is notification. A notification is a message or alert that appears on your phone or computer. In our video, we describe opening an email and seeing 247 unread notifications. The fifth word is curated. Something curated is carefully selected and arranged, usually to look perfect. In our video, we say that social media is a curated version of life, showing only the good parts. The sixth word is universal. Something universal applies to everyone, everywhere, in every culture. In our video, we explain that checking your phone in the morning is a universal experience. The seventh word is paralysis. Paralysis means being unable to move or act because you are shocked or overwhelmed. In our video, we use the phrase notification paralysis, frozen by too many messages. The eighth word is coping mechanism. A coping mechanism is something you do to deal with stress or a difficult feeling. In our video, we say humor is one of the oldest coping mechanisms humans use. The ninth word is embarrassing. Something embarrassing makes you feel ashamed or awkward, often in front of others. In our video, sending a message to the wrong person is described as an embarrassing horror. The 10th word is recognition. Recognition means understanding or identifying something because you have seen or felt it before. In our video, shared experience recognition is why we feel warm when someone else's story sounds like ours. Now, let's look at some phrases that real people use every day. The first phrase is, "My heart sank." This means you suddenly felt very sad, disappointed, or scared. In the video, we hear, "You look at your balance and your heart sinks." Real life tip: you can use this phrase when something bad happens unexpectedly. I heard the news and my heart sank. The second phrase is, "Me too." This means you share the same experience or feeling as someone else. In the video, we hear, "The comments are full of just one word, same." That means me too. Real life tip: me too and same are used constantly in casual English to show connection and agreement. The third phrase is, "My face went blank." This means your expression disappeared because you were shocked or confused. In the video we hear, "When they see the number, their face goes blank." Real life tip: use this phrase to describe a moment of shock. "When I read the message, my face went blank." The fourth phrase is, "hit snooze." This means pressing the button on your alarm clock to delay it for a few more minutes. In the video we hear, "You hit snooze." Then you open one eye and the time says 8:47. Real life tip: this is a very common everyday phrase. "I hit snooze 3 times this morning and now I'm late." The fifth phrase is, "I can relate." This means you understand and share the same feeling as someone else. In the video, we hear that millions of viewers watch these videos because they can relate to every story. Real life tip: "I can totally relate" is a warm, conversational phrase, perfect for friendly English conversations. Thank you so much for listening today. You did something great. You practiced your English with a real-world topic. And now you know some important vocabulary and phrases for everyday conversations. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Our next video is waiting for you, and it is just as interesting as today's. See you there.